Greetings everyone, my name is Altarian and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper, my friend. We got a lot of things to do. We only have 3 things to do, that is choose one. Leave the station, but I think we screwed that up previous episode with, helping, not helping Ankita, I don't know. We need to get protection, Ethan is kinda on that one, or disable the tracker. That's the thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna go and disable the tracker. So we're gonna go over to Greenway. Cross over there. We don't have that much time to do Memphis's mushrooms anymore. So let us just straight out go to here and place the Ripper Worm. Let's go. Boom. The worm tunnels in and starts looping data through the nodes. The Conway facility opens up to you. Godspeed, Fang. Indeed, Fang, I wish you the very best of luck. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in water. Sleeper! Fenn's voice crackling through, moving in. Notes, then ports. Slot the worms. Understand. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The threat dissipates. You are on your own now. Notes, then slots. This is a slot. We've got one. Perfecto. Extract data. And we've removed the hunter or the tracker or whatever, so that is good. Notes, then ports. Yep, no tracking. There we go. Ripper Worm. Fang eye, buddy, stay alive there. The Ripper Worm creates its feedback loop, overloading the security system. Perfect. Another one. Consec S1. Okay. Consec S2. Now let's go to 2. We've had 1, so let's go to 2. I don't know why. I don't know. Both the S-layer nodes need to be extracted before the portal. Ah, both of them. Both of them, okay. No choicey voicey there. It's so good that we have these interface options. We can use all those useless nodes, useless dices. Not really useless. They're useful, but they're not that high for general action. Fang progress. Layer X unlocked. Security alert. Uh-oh. Security is alerted. Security is alerted. What do we need to have here? 3 nodes need to be... Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, let's use everything we have. Because we are not going to leave him hanging in there for a couple of days. I think we need to use everything we have. There we go. Perfect. How many nodes are on this layer? You've never seen such a tight security. No, we have not. Fang, you gotta have to sleep somewhere. I don't know. Find yourself a locker, a room, something. But I need to go sleep as well. Because we don't really have anything. Are we going to open this cache? Let's just quickly insert it on our way back home. We can unlock the apartment. The lock clunks open. The metal door swings inward into the dark. What kind of thing did the doctor give us? As you push the door open, the automatic light flickers on inside the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of wall-mounted utility units, the detritus of a routine life arranged on every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind you. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with pale orange. The work surface hold a variety of objects, indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from the doorway at the end of the room. Inspect the surface. Smudges through the thin layer of dust, suggest a recent, rare and hurried visit. They trace a path to the water dispenser, the auto wash, then to the cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case. You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash, dispensers, water closet towards the door. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room, lit only by the faint glow of a terminal screen. Approach the terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from inside the door. Sleeper? Sabine's voice shockingly echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I have to make alternate arrangements. You hear rattled noises, static. I was able to record this message, but I don't dare to show my face. Something's happening with Yatagan. I no longer trust him. I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Yatagan were supposed to hide me, to protect me after everything happened. I was desperate. And then after that, I was too tired to care. But I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance. Something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information. And, as you know, you need me. Something clicks in the dark. This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here. I know sleepers. I have been here before. I can help you, but not with Yatagan noose around my neck. Get me data, get me information, get me something that I can use against Yatagan. Then I can get out, and you can get what you want. Please. Bring it here to my terminal. I'll get it when I can. You look around in the tiny room and try to imagine Sabin living here, working at the desk, sleeping in a bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with this white hiss, then silence. Access the terminal. You sit in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabin has left an access port open, but the rest is encrypted, locked away behind passcodes. It seems Sabin might not trust you as much as they think they want you to. How does Sabine need to hide from? Who does Sabine need to hide from? And what debt do they own to Yatagan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is that without stabilizers, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase, slap on the desk, its glassware glinting in the dark. You turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back into the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yatagan. You feel yourself being drawn into something you don't quite understand. Okay. Well, guess what we have a lot of? Yatagan data. It's just a hobby of mine. Sticking my nose into other man's business. Now I'm stealing a little bit of data. I've actually quite a lot of it. And there we go. Problem solved. Ain't that? Two birds in one stone. As you turn away to the terminal, the final cache of Yatagan data uploaded. The air crackles with white noise. Sleeper? Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Listen. This is not a recording, Sleeper. Please, I don't have much time. This has to be short. I don't know if Yatagan are monitoring me. Her voice is hushed, distant. You try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing from the Yatagan agents, there's something in it I don't understand. This data is all gleaned from their implants, records of integration with their nervous system, performance analysis, error, usage data. I installed many of these implants, and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine re-emerges. Has to be somehow baked into their wetware's interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Wait, what? Every Yatagan enforcer is equipped with black market implants. Retinal enchantments, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I cannot tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea what's going on. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatagan could have a mutiny on their hands. You lean forward to the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to pull this all together, but this might be information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my debt. Yannick? Oh, that was her talking. Oh, sorry. He's one of the heads of Yatagan. It's better you don't know him. Keep it away. Suddenly, the banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispering. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. Then the sharp crack of a disconnect. The silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatagan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder. His mirrored teardrop implant set below hard eyes. What data would they gathering? And more importantly, Where are they sending it to? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatagan Doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look strays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridor of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. Yep. A couple of cycles, that's good. Before we do anything, Mr. Emphis, I'm hungry. Thank you very much. We've got a new thing, but that's for the doctor. Help, bliss, no. Improve overlook? No. Mushrooms, Memphis, get Sabine out. Yep, something we can do as well. Let's go sleep. We'll feed the stray cat. It's our new best friend. And we go to sleep. Hopefully for a better day. Interesting. Dices. Not good. But since we're doing a hiking operations, the dices might be quite very well as well. Service dock. What? What's this? Thanks, progress. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yes. There we go. Final note here. We need a 4. We got that. We have this one. Let's use this one. Bypass. Extract data. Perfect. Final Ripperworm. The final layer controls surveillance. With this down, Feng should be able to control the facility cameras. Insert. Start working. The Ripperworm chews through camera control. The moment it does, a thread shoots from the facility. Uh-oh. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it. The final layer of security broke. Somewhere buried in the depths of the station, Feng is in control. He's slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the results. The thread flickens and unravels into an image. A scene. Two figures in a room, one sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Harden. The unmistakable superior posture, the shock of grey hair. The second figure don't seem to resolve. They're vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look close. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporate whose very existence is owned to automate. The proxy is a machine designed to pilot by remote connection. Someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may see. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting does them. From the distance safely from the ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that, I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if the body language was refracted through water. But things must change, Harden. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of our closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Harden waves the accusations away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our broad is connected. Our broad is concerned, Harden. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. If reclamations of A1 is contested, then we could be drawn into compromising legal positions. Harden approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not for Solheim. We cannot muster a defense. Not for Heavenage, who will fall into the line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of the station, refugees, gangs, spacers, all their opportunists of degenerates. Heavenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiation table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions perhaps, but great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled, it cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatted and outlaws. They will be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles. You will move forward with reclamations, because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will need to go dark. Do I need to continue? One moment. Comes the response from the proxy. And its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on with a mind like that? In that mind of a man who will burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We are legally claiming the station formerly known as Solheim A1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Advantage is to assist with the transport of illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation, to its balanced disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on the station in the eye of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In a moment they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and another, their very idea of a citizen can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer. Not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it in a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service docks like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording into the relay system Fang prepared. And when you watch as it burns out, a web of threads heading out into the black, to every network device on the eye, and let them see what power makes of a man. Wow. Wow. 1 upgrade point. Okay. Let's just see something. You know, let's do that later. I don't think it's important. But, Miss Fang, buddy? Buddy? Fang? Probably Fang is still somewhere lost here, no? Yeah, Fang is probably still has to return in a couple of days. Let's get back for now. What is happening here elsewhere? This is the key thing. Traders. Oh, Fang's Bay. The building is chaos. Most of it is in total lockdown. No one will give you straight answer about Fang or Hardin. I guess we need to wait 2 more cycles. I kinda like that. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. Well, I kinda like Sabine as well. What did she ask us for? What did she ask for? Waiting for Sabine to be ready makes you anxious. Okay. Disable your tracker. I think that's about to go enter the greenway. That's also something we can do. Gain Ethan's protection. Work in the compressor. Get Sabine out. Wait for Sabine to make contact. Get to know Emphis. Grow mushrooms. Yeah, that's something I need to make. Yeah, to do myself. Help Bliss. No, improve the overlook. Well, damn. Well, damn. Well, damn. How many days do we have? Actually, I have a couple of cycles. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got a couple. That's okay. It's okay. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. Does he want to do something with us? Still not. He only traded only 1 time. That's the exchange. That's to ascend. Is there something to ascend at the top? Let's have a look. Something changed here. It doesn't seem so. Those are capsules. That's Bliss. Okay. Yeah. We got Tambor Tea House. Let's sell a little bit of data. Oh no, that's Yatagan. Damn it, cannot do nothing with that. Well, we've got 43. We're still good on that. Work at the Compressors Club. Ethan's depth, Ethan's depth, Ethan's depth, Ethan engage. 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 What is engage here? That's this thing. Chance to gain energy after the engage action. Ooh, that's actually interesting. All cryo actions have discounted. That's a little bit too late. Chance to gain random scrap item from engineering. Sunbathe. Engineering. What was the other option here? Where is it? Was that engineering? That was endure. Okay. Okay, that's endure. What is overlook bar? Because I want to help her as well. Also engineer and engage. Well, it seems that engage is the one that is the most requested. There we go. Engage. Well, in case the hacking doesn't go that well, let's say we try... Yeah, let's say we try to work in the front. Ooh, that's only one. That's bad. That's bad. No, just in case we need protection. Okay, that's a little bit something. Can we hack something still? Some Havenage data. Yeah, there we go. Let it be a 2. It is a 2. It's so nice that we can make money just by hacking. Life seems to be so easy. There we go. Sell a little bit so we can have some of the data to sell. There we go. Then cryo is okay. That gives us about a meal almost. Not that bad. Not that bad. I'm starving. There we go. Get a meal. Start action. Good. Good, 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 good. But now we definitely need to start working. Because otherwise, guys, otherwise we'll be left without cash to buy stabilizers. Okay. Am I going to feed the cat? If you buy the crackers and put them out, the share will always come. That doesn't mean they like you though. They're a cat after all. I'm still gonna keep on doing it. We have to find meaning in life. And cycle. Dices are acceptable. Acceptable. Okay. Okay. The building, most of it, no one will straight down but Feng or Harden. Okay. Do we need to go to Mingi Express? No, Feng does not seem to be here. Feng, are you here? No, Feng is not here. Feng! Buddy! Where are you, man? Where are you, man? Wait for Feng to return. Well, yeah, I'm waiting, but can I help you somehow? You're a couple of days deep in this system. Oh god, what have you done? Hopefully he will come back. Hopefully he will not be caught. Anyways, let's start working here. Compressors Club. 100% positive outcome. There we go. It's the best thing we can do. Let's... Oh yeah, that was a good reroll. It's a good reroll. Leave. Can we work somewhere? Because we need a little bit of cash. We cannot just not do nothing. Yeah, that's good. Up, start working. There we go, 16 cryo. 16 cryo, good. Let's wait another day. Little kitty, there you go. I'm gonna keep on feeding him. We are at 56 cash. I think if we need 100, we can really do that. To buy a stabilizer, I don't think we have an option, a problem there. Acceptable dices, I can live with that. We're gonna start starving now. We're gonna start the day on a full belly. Ta-dam! Bang! Yes! Oh. 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 Bang's Bay. Okay. Fang himself. Fang grins at you as the bay door slides open. Above, in the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones and organize endless meetings after endless meetings. Havenage have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming. Feng is in good spirits and bundles you inside before you even have a chance to greet him. That was the slickest operation this station has ever seen! And he hugs you firmly. You made my job easy, man. I'm so proud of you. And I got to watch through the cameras as hardened security that weren't in on the What? I got to watch through the cameras as the Heavener security that weren't in on it assaulted the station. One of them straight up just whacked Herner with their pistol. It was beautiful. What are you going to do with him? I'm not sure anyone knows, but he is cooperating in dismantling his operation and scaring off Conway. Maybe they'll exile him when they're done, or hand him over to some core authority, I don't know. But I know, now I know, he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focused on systems for a bit, seeing as that's my actual job. He points to the ceiling. The people upstairs weren't so happy though. They have been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared. Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah, this whole thing hasn't won me any fans in the administration, but I think in the end they'll agree that outing Hardin was worth it, whatever the methods. The eye is old and it was never meant to run like this. The master control points that Erlin and Heavenage installed, they keep it spinning for the rim. That isn't ideal. But if you're asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no. And me? And a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening in cycles after that. Hardin's problem was that he didn't believe in the people, he believed in systems and their ability to shape the world around them. Feng squeezes your shoulder. But as far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway, I know you didn't come down here for a lecture. Yeah, my tracker. I haven't forgotten. I managed to finish that code solution I showed you. It's a modified Ripper worm, one made to deactivate the tracker of yours. But in the time since I got back, I added something extra. The tracker of yours doesn't just show SNR where you are, it transmits data about the state of your body, your current condition. My worm won't just deactivate it, it'll edit that all the data. It will edit that data to tell SNR your body is irreparably damaged. DNR, do not retrieve. Pretty smart, right? That's perfect, yeah. Just slot it already. You take the drive and hold it in your hand. And you close your eyes and open up your access port. Take down your defenses. The worm immediately entered your closed network. It whips through, taking things as it goes. The moment they're gone, you forget they were even there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it's done. You open your eyes. How does it feel? I don't know. Free? Feng smiles wildly. Well, you are free. He claps you on the shoulder. Feng lets the word free hang in the air a little before it continues. Seems like it might be finally time for a celebration. Jenna still owes us those drinks. He laughs, and you join him. And later when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend. As you walk away from the building, you look up at the wide curve of the eye. Up at the hub and the other rim beyond it. The whole thing twinkles with lights, and it seems impossible to see as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels in that moment like something eternal. That doesn't mean it can, or even should last forever, or that it will never change, fade or decay. It simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and it is one that you know deeply and truly is worth protecting. We have disabled the tracker. You aren't finished with the cycle. Complete active scenes to proceed. Okay. Who or what wants to be talking with me? Who is it that wants to do the talking? Oh, yeah. Ethan. Oh, Ethan, my man. What is it? The compressor is almost empty when you enter. A couple of scattered patrons in the booths and a lone bartender. The bartender recognizes you immediately when you arrive and nods, and you return the greet. You know already that you won't find Ethan here, but you had to be sure. With your tracker reporting you're dead, you wouldn't have stuck around. You look at the empty stool, his empty stool, and you smile. You can imagine him on it when he slate chirps, letting him know that the target was tracked is dead. You can imagine the screaming and the swearing too. Is that all you were to eat? Another target? Or was there something else going on? It seems like a foolish question to ask now, but when he has fled the station, but it bothers you anyway. You take one last look and walk out. You doubt you will ever come back to this place or the memories it holds. You walk back into the light of the bright market and allow yourself a smile. So it is that Fang meant. So this is what Fang meant when he said you were free. You can get used to this. Guys, we are free. We are not being tracked. We have no problem at all. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing that we can do now is establish work, get a little bit of money, probably help Sabine to get all of our cash. That's something we can definitely do, so that we have a stable income for our stabilizers, or maybe she can, you know, change her body or something. But that, friends, I will leave something up unto you. I think I have gained a very beautiful ending. We are officially free. We're going to sleep with a smile of freedom, at least partially freedom. We still have our body that we're stuck to, but I think we can survive somewhere or another. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This will be the final episode of Citizen Sleeper. I'm not going to go through all the other endings. I will leave that fun to you, so you can explore yourselves, or if you have explored them, share with me in the comments, guys. I would like to talk with you as well, what you have done, what you thought was the coolest part. And yeah, as always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you liked it, drop a like, and please subscribe to the channel, guys. Help us grow to become a massive, huge indie channel where we can all share beautiful stories, guys. And I will see you in the next story. Have a great day, everyone, guys.